So, same day as the last draft, you saw with Z-Honey. Bozo's back. The long-awaited return.
I hate that I did a peace sign. It was more of like a hello. It was a wave.
But we're here. We're doing our main fantasy league draft. Putting money into this one, $20 or whatever. So it has a more competitive edge. We'll care a lot more about how this goes, and it's a 12-man league, so it'll be a little tougher than the last one you saw. I'm glad we got two different leagues that had such different player base, like different amount of teams.
Oh, yeah.
So we can see how the draft can work differently with just adding extra people.
Yeah, it's gonna be extremely different than like how the teams are gonna be.
So from the last one, I saw that the draft meta, if you will, is to pick a powerful running back early because there's not as many as receivers. There's a disparity between the two. So that's my strat moving forward, and I think Russell's feeling the same way.
Yeah, they're not as deep, so you might as well try to at least scoop two early.
Yeah, and this league has intelligent people in it. People that have done somewhat research. Know what's happening.
Pay attention.
Yeah, they pay attention to the football world, which is research enough. But yeah, so next time you see us, it'll probably be when we pick. The first pick is coming up in like 5 or 6 minutes, so we just wanted to get a little preface in before we jumped in.
Caleb has the 10th pick, and I have the 11th pick.
Yeah,
and
I said that.
You did?
I did.
Wow. I'm a little tired, guys.
Same.
But
going through a whole draft and all. We've cut to my pick now. I'm up in 10 seconds, and basically all of the tier 1 running backs are pretty gone. So I'm looking like the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 6 to 7 of the top 9 picks now are running backs. So I'm looking for receiver in the top option right now is Odell or Michael Thomas, and I think I'm going to go with Odell. Go ahead and get this receiver and probably look at running back next. The person in front of me just took Julio, so I can't pick him, so I'm picking Odell. Pretty good. I feel pretty good. That's a good first pick. And now it's Russell's turn.
yeah, and I still think I'm going to try to snag a running back.
Yeah. He's got Kareem Hunt, Dalvin Cook.
Let's see my options.
Leonard Fournette is still available. Melvin Gordon. There's a lot. Devontae Freeman. Still got a good pick. It's just the top ones are gone, so I felt a receiver.
I'm looking at.
I think Kareem Hunt's a good pick.
Dude, these guys have over 1,000 yards though.
Yeah, but Kareem gets all of his through catching and running. That's just how it works. That was last season. They have a new quarterback, so.
Yeah. Christian McCaffrey's still there.
You just got to think who's valuable, who's going to get your most points out of the options available. That's what first pick's all about.
I mean, I'm probably going to go Kareem Hunt.
Lock it in.
I think so.
Lock it in.
His first instinct.
There he did. He did.
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt. So we'll just we'll cut back to our picks are in just a second. We don't probably need to cut. We can probably just Leonard Fournette was taken at the next one, and then one more. That person picks twice because snake draft. They picked Dalvin Cook.
I'm helping you in.
Wow. Okay, so they went Leonard Fournette, Dalvin Cook, running back for those last. So you're up again.
I think I'm going to do the same while these running backs are still here.
Yeah, okay. So you're looking at Melvin Gordon, McCaffrey,
and Freeman.
Mixon. A lot of value left. This is
Jordan Howard, Kenyon Drake.
And you can take more of a risk on this one because you already got your locked-in #1 running back. So
yeah.
This is just to help fill out the roster better. I saw you pick Jordan Howard in that other league. I kind of like that one.
I know. I'm looking at it, but I think I'm going to go Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah? We've talked highly on him in the other podcast before.
Yep.
Go for it.
Solely for catches out of the backfield?
Yes. Devontae Freeman is available, so I will take him gladly in both leagues. I don't care.
There he gets hurt, so he's just screwed.
It would destroy me if he got hurt. But now I have Jesus, I don't remember who I picked. I picked Antonio Brown. No, I didn't. I picked Odell Beckham.
I do not own you.
Yeah, I was on the wrong team. Okay, so I have Devontae Freeman and Odell Beckham now. So #1 receiver, #1 running back, pretty solid.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go receiver next, obviously.
Yeah, I'm going. I'll probably go running back next, but I'll go running back receiver again. I'll just do the running back first, just to lock it in.
I need to look. See what we got here.
A lot of receivers left.
I mean, Michael
but
Thomas
there's a ton of picks before us, so we really.
My next pick's not till the 35th pick.
Yeah, I have 14 picks in between mine, so it'll be a minute. So you'll see us again in a little bit. The draft is moving fast, so it shouldn't be long. All right, so we're back. It's not quite our pick yet, but I kind of wanted to let y'all see how we're trying to break this down before we pick. You know.
T.Y.'s gone.
Yeah, a lot of the valued picks starting to get off the board, so we're getting into that second tier, you know. Again, I've got first receiver, first running back, and Odell and Freeman, and he has both his running backs in Kareem Hunt and
Christian McCaffrey.
So what I think I'm looking to do, considering the amount of talent between running backs and receivers when you just like look through them on the draft board, I need to grab my second running back ASAP, and then get my load up on receivers.
Kenyon Drake, maybe.
Yeah. Adam Thielen just got drafted. Travis Kelce. So these are not running backs. This helps me. Getting close to my pick.
Dang, I was hoping Adam would stay.
Me too. I wanted to get Adam or Stephon Diggs if I could, but it's okay.
Yeah.
So with the running backs left, I'm kind of looking at Kenyon Drake from Miami or Lamar Miller in Houston. The only ones I'm looking hardcore at least. I kind of like Derrick Henry in Tennessee. That looks like it'd be nice. He'd probably get those tough running yards, like third down touchdowns in the goal line kind of thing is what I'm looking at. Now he rushes. I mean, he gets yards. Like he rushes for enough, you know.
I'm so like I don't understand like these questionables like. You can still pick them up. I mean, it's so early.
Ajay is dealing with a lower body injury and won't play in Thursday's preseason game against Cleveland.
They never say too much. Saquon Barkley's injured too.
Yeah, he's questionable. But, I mean, he's played in preseason. Saquon has a hamstring injury, and if anything, it's going to be hurt and recover fast. His damn hamstrings. His legs are huge.
BT Will Fuller didn't play tonight, and I don't think he's this questionable.
Yeah, some people just didn't play. Okay. Yeah. So it's my pick now. All the running backs I was one, they're still there. Jarrett McKinnon got taken off. So did Amari Cooper. That kind of sucks. I don't know. I think I like Derrick Henry. Is it week 8? Same as the other running back.
Kenyon Drake. Give Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon Drake looks nice. You know what? I'll pick him. I want him. Kenyon Drake.
See, I have two pretty close picks back to back, so I'll go like I'm up right now.
Yep.
And I think I'm gonna try to grab Juju and Jarvis Landry, and guess I'll grab Jarvis first. It's gonna be. I'll be going again in 2 picks.
Yeah, there's one guy goes back to back in between.
Hopefully he's still there.
Yeah, you gotta get in a pick. So you want Juju if you can.
Yeah.
Solid.
Did you stop it?
No. Or it's back. It's cool.
I think that would work out.
All right, it's your pick.
Juju's still there, so I'm gonna go with him.
I mean, nope, someone literally just drafted him.
Did he really?
Yeah, he literally just drafted him. Man, that hurts. All right. There's still plenty of receivers left.
Yeah, I'll still probably go receiver. Just don't know exactly who right now. Let's see.
All of those are pretty viable, honestly.
Maybe Chris Hogan.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, I like who throws to him.
Yeah, he'll probably get consistent reps, you know.
So I'll go with logging it in, Chris Hogan.
Boom. He did it. Alright, so now it's my turn. I'm going receiver. Because I need to get my second receiver, it's important for your first 4 picks to get your most points. I kind of like Robert Woods. I also like Doug Baldwin, though.
What's he questionable for?
I don't know. They should be healthy week 1, so it really shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go Doug Baldwin.
Most of these guys that are questionable will probably be playing week 1.
Yeah, well, actually, Demarius Thomas is still up.
You go with Larry.
No, I'm not going with Larry.
Kelly drafts Larry like every year.
I do. I really do. But maybe for the flex, I'm not. Geez, I can't decide. Okay, Doug Baldwin.
They're kind of the same people.
I locked it in. Alright, so I'm not, I don't know, I'm not super happy with those picks, but I mean, for the, what was left on the board, that feels okay. Doug Baldwin's nice. He's not bad. Consistent points, probably.
Yeah, so we got the same setup, two running backs, 2 receivers.
And none of mine have the same bye week so far, so that's a plus.
Oh, crap. I didn't look at that. Jarvis Landry and Chris Hogan both have bye weeks at 11.
Alright, so you'll see us again when our draft comes back up, our picks. It's another good 16 or 17 picks for either of us, so it'll be a minute. See what's up. As of now, I think I'm targeting, I might go QB or another receiver, hit my flex. So, options I'm looking at. So, see you at our pick. Alright, it's my pick now. I considered getting a quarterback there for a second, but we realized soon after there are 2 flex spots. So investing in receivers is even more valuable than it was before we thought, you know? So...
I kind of regret going running back now. But,
I think I'm going to get Robert Woods here. Feels good. Put him as my flex if I need to, and I will. Robert Woods. Feel good. What's your pick now?
See, I was looking at Randall Cobb just because Aaron Rodgers. I don't know how I feel about it. I like Cooper Kupp, and he got a pretty decent amount of fantasy points last year, so. But
Yeah, he's not that bad.
probably. Michael Crabtree's at Baltimore. Probably go Randall Cobb.
Do it. I'm going to...
I believe in Rodgers.
Alright, and now there's 2 picks from the same person. Russell will do it again, so we'll just hang around. Let him figure out what he wants to do.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Someone took Big Ben just now.
Oh, I'm not going to go quarterback. See, I have 2 receivers with bye week 11s, so I still might have to go with a receiver again just because there's 2 flexes. And I'm going to try to fill...
Oh, it's yours.
It's my... Okay. And I'm going to try to fill my flexes with receivers. I just feel like that's going to get you the most points.
For sure. There's still a decent amount of good tier receivers.
Problem is, a couple of them have bye week 11s.
That's true. Let's see.
What do you think about Emmanuel Sanders?
Yeah, he's a good pickup. That's good.
That's what I'm thinking.
Case Keenum will throw to him. Ben Roethlisberger and Jordy Nelson got taken off the board. And those 2 picks. Looking at receiver. I mean, as you're scrolling, I see plenty of possible easy picks as flexes. Sanu, Calvin Ridley, you talked about. Des Bryant, obviously.
See how many seconds do I have left?
30
seconds.
Josh Doxson's still there. Sterling Shepard, Kelvin, Benjamin.
Can't get Shepard. It's bye week 11. Probably gonna go with Emmanuel Sanders.
Lock it in. He did it.
Have to.
Okay. So I just need, starting wise, I need a flex, tight end, and a QB.
Ooh, I didn't see Deshaun Watson go.
In my main ones, yeah, Deshaun Watson got taken up. What do quarterbacks look like?
Carson Wentz is still there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take Matt Ryan. I do have Devontae Freeman. So, just double up on the Atlanta offense.
Are you Matt Ryan?
You're
not too scared?
I am scared, but I've had a lot of people convince me he's going to be solid this year. I've talked to people. They told me they like him. What are you trying to talk me out of him for?
No, I liked him in our podcast. You didn't.
I know. I've had multiple people convince me of. And I still got plenty of time to pick up another one if I don't feel good in it. But if I pick Matt Ryan, I'm losing out on receivers. I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait more. Got 15 seconds. I'll pick Sterling Shepard.
Do it.
Yeah, Sterling Shepard. All right, I got my flexes figured out.
Edelman would be a good pickup if you could. I can't get him because it's bye week, but
Yeah,
I mean it's only 4 games.
yeah. I've only got 2 people on the same bye week as of now, and they're both on the Giants. But yeah, I just realized I've doubled up on the Giants offense now. I've got Odell and Sterling, so if they throw a pass, I'm getting points for it now.
Pretty much.
Essentially, you know, I feel like this would be the spot if I was ever going to pick Eli Manning, because he's literally only thrown to those 2 guys. But if they all have terrible games, then I'm screwed. So that's the give and take you get. So I might just mix that up and get a different quarterback. But I think I'm probably going to snag a tight end before people snag them up in front of me, because of people have been grabbing those. I've seen like the top 5 or 6 go.
Who's left? Delaney, Evan
Ingram, Jordan. I mean, there's still a pick of them, so I think now's the time to pick them for me at least.
Trey Burton's still there.
Yeah, there's like 5 or 6 left, and like 5 or 6 have gone. So it's a happy medium. You know, it's my time. But yeah, we got a good chunk of picks in front of us to go through. So, is there anything you want to say in between rounds? How you liking yours?
It's okay. It's not as stacked as I want it to be, but that's expected because it's a 12-man league. But
Yeah.
I mean, I
Good.
feel good about it just because my running backs are there.
Yeah, you invested early in those.
And I mean, my receivers are good, so I mean, I don't feel bad about it at all.
Yeah, I'm feeling good so far. I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's there's a lot of people in the league. It's hard. It's the decisions become tough quicker than other drafts. You know, with 12 people. The big difference between 8 and 12, I guess, is that you get the cream of the crop for like 3 or 4 rounds in 8-man, and in this one it stops at like 2.5. Like after halfway through the second round, it becomes a little more pick your poison, opinion picks. You know, who you think might have a good season type of stuff. Which is
a lot of stretches.
It's you going off your gut a lot of the time. You know, using stats given. So I don't know. As we speak, more tight ends are being taken off the field. So. Yeah, we'll get back to you, give you an update on how the draft's going when our picks are up and when it's relevant to talk about it again. Okay, it's my pick again, and in between picks, I thought about what I wanted to do, and I think I'm going for tight end in this first pick. I get 2 picks in 4 turns, basically. So I'm gonna pick Evan Ingram. I feel pretty good about that one. He's one I felt confident about in the draft beforehand. I kind of decided if I needed a fallback tight end, my first Greg Olsen / whoever top ones are, you know, get taken. So, Evan Ingram.
And it's my pick, and I mean we're both talking about it. We're both going tight ends.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's what the 7th round going into the 8th. So,
yeah. So I'm gonna get Trey Burton.
Cincinnati or Chicago. Sorry.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna be up in 2 picks, and I think
I'm a couple of picks.
I think I'm going to go quarterback. Get that out of the way. Let's see, Drew Brees is still there. Matthew Stafford's still there.
Yeah, still a bunch. A lot of choices.
So, we'll see what happens. This guy likes to pick who I want to pick right before I do.
Yeah, we saw that happen. The rubber duckies that breathe fire.
Yeah, I don't even know who it is.
But it's one of Kirby's friends.
Oh, is it Izzy?
I have no clue who that is. I don't know who the person is. I just know he's a friend. But he picked Jordan Reed on the first one. He's got another one. And he went Julian Edelman. Alright, so he's filling his bench up. It's your turn now, Russell.
Gonna go Drew Brees.
Drew Brees. Easy choice. Doesn't throw a ton of picks. So it's my turn now. And I have a decision to make. Do I go for backup receivers or do I go for a quarterback? Because I have a long gap. I think I need a quarterback who starts over someone who doesn't before then. So I'm looking at Matt Ryan is my first option. I think that's good. If he throws to Devontae Freeman, the random running back passing touchdown, that'll be bonus.
Do you have one of the receivers?
No, I do not. But Matt Ryan's good. I think I'm going to pick him. So, core of my team picked out. Just need defense and kicker for starters. So, next few rounds will probably be me picking up, filling up my bench for the bye weeks. Get at least a running back and receiver on my next round. Probably is what I'll do.
Yeah, it might be an interesting time to pick up a defense.
It might be. Some people have already grabbed them, but I feel like in this round, these next 2 rounds, that'll start happening because for the people that picked tight ends and QBs already.
Who went? I don't think anyone's won.
Click on picks. Top right.
Judge Jacksonville's still there.
Yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying. Defense will probably start coming through soon. So someone just picked up Will Fuller. But yeah, there's like 15 picks in between where we are now to where we're going to be. So, catch on the flip side, there's not much to add on this one. Picked up Matt Ryan, obvious. Easy points. He can have some bad games, but he does more touchdowns than picks for sure. So that's a plus. And I picked up Evan Ingram before that, and he's pretty consistent on the flat route. Easy, typical tight end. That's what I'm trying to say. So I feel good.
Be a staple for Eli probably.
Yeah, I just realized I picked another Giants player.
Giants.
I'm the new Giants fan, Gabe. If you're watching this, apparently, doing it unintentionally.
What are you gonna do on week 9, Caleb?
Well, I mean, I'm picking up backups, so I just need a couple of receivers. But yeah, we'll be back in a minute. All right, so I'm picking for bench now. Oh wait, we said we were gonna do. Do you still want to do the defenses?
Wait, who's there?
Everyone but Jacksonville. Me and Russell had this plan that we were gonna take the top defenses available.
Yeah, or somebody picked Jacksonville. I mean,
I'm picking Eagles.
Oh, okay, so Eagles then.
Alright, you're up. Picking a defense, rounding out my team. Some solid pointage. You get more points than you think from your defense sometimes.
So you have them or Minnesota?
I don't know. So
Yeah,
it's your choice.
My first joke, you got the Rams.
It's done. Alright, so now someone picks twice between us. Peyton Barber picked up. Interesting.
I'll just go ahead and tell you, I'm picking up Sonny Michel.
Oh, okay.
That's who my sleeper running back that I didn't want to tell you is.
But someone picked up Minnesota's defense, so our trick worked, and we got someone to invest a pick that they didn't need to. That's pretty much all we did. Okay, so I get a receiver now. I kind of want to pick Aguilar. Week 9. That's the same week as the Giants players. Can't do that. I've got an all-Giants team, so...
that was I didn't even pay attention to bye week, but it worked out for me with the running backs.
Josh Doxson is people have told me he's going to be good, but Pierre Garçon in San Francisco, I can see Garoppolo throwing a lot to him. Doesn't conflict, but with one, so I can pick him and he could be a replacement. So yeah, Pierre Garçon.
It's really not a bad pick with Jimmy G.
Yeah. I like Jimmy Garoppolo, and there's a chance I pick up Jimmy Garoppolo as my backup quarterback later in the draft. Yeah, I mean, you never know. But with 2 flexes, 4 receiver spots total available, probably going to pick up 2 or 3 more receivers at least before I do anything else.
Yeah. And my thoughts behind Sonny Michel is that he's a whole lot more athletic than Rex Burkhead.
Where was he at?
Georgia.
Right, yeah.
He was the one that came in when Nick Chubb was hurt.
Sonny Michel should be really good. Yeah, that is a good sleeper we never talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Good on you. But yeah, so another 400 picks between our next one. It'll be round 11 when we pick again, so that was round 9 and 10 you just saw. People are picking up defenses. We did our job.
That's hilarious.
Made them aware.
Somebody picked up Baltimore just now.
But yeah, we've got a Phil Farsh starters. I guess we can go over those now, so we don't have to do it at the end. We can round out our team and then talk about our bench later. So, so at quarterback, I'll just go down the list. I got Matt Ryan, and then Devontae Freeman from both Atlanta, running back, quarterback duo. And then I got Kenyon Drake from Miami. Odell Beckham and Doug Baldwin are my receivers. My number 1 and 2, which I feel good about. Odell's probably going to be my biggest point getter. And Baldwin's probably going to be a good, consistent, he's a good possession receiver. He gets those under the 10-yard ones, but every point matters, and that kind of stuff adds up. And he gets those quick routes. He can score some touchdowns. Yeah, end zone touchdowns, I also picked up Evan Ingram from the Giants. Same reason as Doug Baldwin. He's a good tight end. He'll probably get me a decent amount of points. I'm not expecting big games out of him, but if I get him, it's kind of gravy on the top. And then I got Shocker, another Giants guy, Sterling Shepard, on my flex, one of my flexes, and he's good. He's really good. I like him. I picked him in both my leagues, but he's a bench player on my other one. But it's highly valued. I also picked up, I think it's Robert Woods. I think it's his name, the LA receiver, the Rams. He's solid. He'll probably get me good points. He's a number 1-2 receiver over there, so he'll probably get enough looks from Jared Goff in that offense. And then I also picked up the Eagles defense, which I like.
Special teams.
Yeah, I feel like they get turnovers. They have good special teams. They don't give up too many points. They're not on the field that often. Carson Wentz and that offense normally do a good job. So, I feel good. What about you?
Let's see. I got Drew Brees, quarterback. Looking at not very many mistakes coming from him. He's gonna spray the ball all over the field.
Ton of passes.
Yeah, and then I got Kareem Hunt and Christian McCaffrey, which I'm hoping they will get a lot of receptions. And we're in PPR, so that's what I was kind of going off of with my running backs.
Those fast outside runs.
Yeah, and then I got Jarvis Landry and Chris Hogan. Jarvis will get the most targets in Cleveland, so that's why I picked him up there. Chris Hogan, I really wanted Juju, but I got Chris Hogan. I think I only picked Chris Hogan solely because who's throwing to him, Tom Brady.
Now, a big downside about those is those both those receivers have the exact same bye week.
Yeah.
It's a downer.
That is bad, but should work out okay. And then I got Trey Burton, tight end. Seen a lot of stuff on him. People think he's going to have a really good year. Talked about him in the podcast a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's probably why people pick him up a lot more. It's because of us.
Honestly, I mean, we oh my God, I can't talk, but we put him out there. It wasn't his talents that made him get picked up this early. Younger quarterback in his second season, so I feel like he's going to use tight ends a lot too. So, and then we got Randall Cobb and Sanders. What's his first name?
Emmanuel Sanders.
Emmanuel Sanders
from
as my flexes. Both kind of veterans, so picked them up there. And then I picked up the Rams defense, which I think they were the second overall defense. Third overall defense.
Jacksonville, Philly, Rams.
So that's what I got right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I got Sony Michel on my bench.
Yep. Solid. I got Pierre Garçon on my bench so far. We're just 5 picks away now with all of our blabbering, so we can just chill right here. I'm going for receiver next, and these are going to be bench players. So I'm looking at bye weeks, and are they going to be production? Like, are they going to have production enough to make up for, fill a spot? They don't need to replicate those numbers, but they need to give me points.
I mean, they need a receiver that doesn't have a bye week 11, so I'm probably going to do the same.
I need a few that don't have bye week 9 because I'm a Giants fanatic. So I'm looking at Josh Doxson's got a bye week 4. He's a good receiver. Oh, and he's gone. Never mind.
We'll do that too.
Marquise Lee, nope. Alan Hearns, Dallas, should be okay. Has a week 9 or week 8 bye week, so that's fills that hole if he needs to. I don't know. We'll see as the season goes, but I'm kind of looking at Tyler Lockett. I kind of like Tyler Lockett. I've liked him since his good days in Seattle. When he was like their number 2 over there. He ran good routes. He was really fast. He did a lot of special teams at the time. So him or Amendola, I'm looking at. So just give you a little insight to the magical mind I have. But yeah, who are you looking at? What positions are you looking to grab?
Definitely gonna have to get a receiver.
Yeah.
So
our league is very receiver priority.
We're sharing a mouse, so I haven't really looked at receivers.
I haven't kept the mouse from you though. It's not like I'm hiding it.
We're sharing it. I got it second. Kev's picks before me. Devontae Parker's the one at top, but I'll probably try to stay away from Miami. Just because I'm trying to think of quarterbacks that are in my third down.
Our first kicker got taken, Dan Bailey. Yes.
We have a bunch of we have a bunch of Cowboys fans in our fantasy leagues. Let's see. I'm looking at bye weeks.
Yeah, at this point, that's kind of when it comes down to that and like who you like. So, ooh, my pick's almost up. There's an auto pick in between, so I get to pick. There's Devontae Parker. Okay, so my pick on receiver, like I said, I think I'm leaning Tyler Lockett for my bench. I don't got to commit anything strong, you know. So yeah, Tyler Lockett. Your turn.
I have no idea who I'm gonna get, so
Des Bryant,
firm now.
Mike Wallace, or Williams.
Jacksonville. Allen Robinson's gone from Jacksonville, so I'm not really sure what their receivers look like.
I don't know. But Bortles doesn't throw a lot in general, though. He's the number one.
Yeah, they got rid of 2 receivers in the.
And he might get a lot of throws at him in general.
Yeah, might not be a bad pickup. Bad pickup. We can go with Marquise Lee.
And the ceremonial 2 picks between Russell's picks happens now. See what this rubber ducky on fire does.
What do you get?
I picked up Jared Goff. Unrespectable. I judge you for that pick. I picked Kenny Galladay. I think he's just picking people at this point now. It's your turn. Des Bryant.
Did you want Des Bryant?
No, I don't want Des Bryant.
Yeah.
Wow, Russ. He broke his leg today. Who's Russ Lee?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who Russ Lee is.
Go Christian Kirk.
No, it's questionable. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm going to go receiver again, just to make sure I have a couple of good backups in case something goes down, or respectable backups, you know. I've already got Pierre Garçon, I got Lockett. I'm on one more before I touch running back again, I think. Oh, wait.
You might as well go running back.
Yeah, I'm
now.
getting Tom Montgomery. Fill that flex role pretty decently if I need him to. I did not look at his bye week 7. Okay, he can fill in for a couple of people. That's fine.
Well, your running backs are 8 and 11, so
Yeah, and both my flexes are not 7. So, yeah.
we got a while.
Yeah, it's round 12 at the moment. We'll be picking again around 13 towards the end of it. I don't know. It's all come pretty. I guess I'll pick a kicker this round, and then I got a running back. I got 2 receivers on the bench. All right, so when we went to do our final couple of rounds that we did, we picked round 13 and 14, I think, and then we just did auto pick. So basically, what happened was
we started running out of players that we knew. Honestly,
yeah, we ran out of players we knew. Our teams are solid. It'll show up here. You know, I'll probably have an overlay. This is towards the end of the video, so I'll probably
sick graphics.
No, it's just text over on color. It's nothing sick. Basic Adobe power here. Anyways, we picked kickers, we picked backup receivers, running backs, you know, that kind of stuff. I've already honestly forgotten exactly who we picked up.
Oh, in those late rounds, I picked up a Green Bay receiver that I didn't really know who he was. I just picked him up. Aaron Rodgers.
He picked up Scanlon.
Yeah.
And then I picked up, I guess I have to look on my phone now. No, I'm not going to do that. It's going to show up on your screen, so like, yeah. The last 2 on the bench for us are probably null and void type stuff. It's auto picking as we speak. But yeah, that was a look inside of our draft. I feel happy. I feel happy with my team. You know,
it's not bad. Like we
did that
did
we did that breakdown in the middle of the draft, but ultimately
we did 2 8-man league drafts, so they're obviously like not anything compared to that. But
or I did 1 and he did 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one was 12, so it was a little more challenging later. So like, I guess like it was really different because in 8-man you could get to like the 5th round and feel confident like these people are going to put up very significant numbers for me. And in this one, you get to the 4th round and then it starts becoming questionable until you pick your quarterback in like round 8, which is about the norm. And we picked our defense like 2 rounds after that.
Yeah. It's kind of a strategy.
This was it was more typical drafting style. You know, like what we talked about in the podcast. You know, you wait give your quarterback some time. At the beginning, I was looking to, before I knew where I was drafting, I drafted 10th, and he went 11th. And beforehand, we were both like, yeah, we need to get running backs, get running back heavy. And he did. He ended up getting Kareem Hunt, but my first pick was Odell. I felt like he was just too good to be sitting there to get out of the first round and someone not pick him up. I felt like he was too valuable.
Yeah.
And I didn't think any of the other running backs available at the time outweighed his potential point outputs, I guess, is the most technical term to way to put it. But yeah. I ended up getting Devontae Freeman, and I got I can't remember my second running back, but I felt good about him. You know, got Doug Baldwin as my second receiver. I got Matt Ryan as my quarterback. You know, I feel good. I feel good about these things. And Russell's team is actually pretty solid. We're in the same division, so we'll play each other at least twice, or 3 times.
So
or something.
I'll get 2 easy wins. So
He wishes. There's a couple people in our league. They're gonna obviously be easy wins.
a couple people on auto draft.
Yeah, there were some people in auto draft. That doesn't mean anything bad, but there's a few freebies that are in our league every season.
Yeah.
You know who you are, and you know that it's a freebie because you stop caring after week 4, and you have your people on buy still.
Yeah.
There's people like that.
That is
so,
true.
but waivers won't be a big thing in this one unless aside from the crazy sleepers, kickers, defenses, and quarterbacks. Otherwise, everyone's pretty much picked up. That's the beauty of a 12-man. You get who you get at the beginning, and that's pretty much it until something else goes down.
Yeah, it's kind of brutal.
But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll probably do like when we play each other, or maybe once a week we'll do breakdowns of our fantasy and talk about why we're mad we lost, or why we're super happy we won, or how crazy. We'll think of something. I haven't thought that far ahead. The season starts, and it's not this week. It's next at least. So appreciate you watching. The return of Bozo has happened. I saw the comments in the YouTube. They were super excited when I announced that. Totally. So. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Later.
Later, guys. Theme music.